Alright, fellas, gather round, because today we're talking about your most prized possessions. Yes, those two little marble-sized roommates living in your basement. We're talking about testicular cancer. I know, you'd rather eat a bowl of glass. But stick with me, because this is actually kind of a big deal. First off, if you're panicking because you found a lump, calm down and go to a doctor, but also, watch this video so you know exactly what they're going to tell you. Basically, testicular cancer is what happens when the cells in your testicles decide to stop following the rules and start multiplying like it's a techno rave in a closet. It usually hits guys between 15 and 35, which is prime, I'm invincible years, so pay attention. Let's look at phase 1. This is the I hope I'm just imagining things phase. The cancer is sitting tight inside the testicle, not wandering around, not trying to make friends with your lungs, just staying in its lane. Most dudes find it because they felt a painless lump or noticed that one side is feeling a bit heavy, like you're carrying around a slightly larger pebble than usual. Maybe you noticed some swelling or a dull ache in your scrotum. Whatever it is, if it doesn't feel like it did last week, that's a red flag. If you go to the doctor, they'll probably order an ultrasound. Yes, they put the gel on your junk and roll that wand around. It's not fun, but it's over in 5 minutes and you'll survive the minor embarrassment. If they find something, the treatment is usually an orchiectomy. That's just fancy doctor talk for removing the testicle. It sounds brutal, I'm not gonna lie, but you've got two, so you're still fully operational. Think of it like losing a spare tire. The car still drives just fine, and you'll still have all your hormones and your ability to do the deed. Now move on to phase 2. This is where the cancer gets a little adventurous. It's spreading to the lymph nodes in the back of your belly. At this point, you might start feeling a dull ache in your lower back or your stomach. You're still in the highly curable zone, but the game is getting a bit more serious. Doctors are going to start throwing chemotherapy or radiation at you, which is basically like a nuclear option for your cells. You're going to feel like absolute garbage for a while. But hey, you're alive, and you're likely going to stay that way. See, the thing about testicular cancer is that it's incredibly sensitive to chemo. It's like the cancer is allergic to the drugs, which is great for you. Phase 3 is where the cancer decides it wants to see the world. It's spreading further into your lymph nodes, or maybe even hitting your lungs. This is the point where your body starts sending you some pretty weird signals, like coughing for no reason, shortness of breath, or just feeling like your battery is permanently at 5%. You might even see some swelling in your neck or chest. Treatment here is way more aggressive. We're talking heavy-duty chemo cycles, maybe even surgeries to clean out the lymph nodes in your abdomen. It will make you miss having hair. It will make you crave food you can't eat, and it will definitely make you question your life choices. It's tough, it's nasty, and it's a grind, but people still beat this. You're not a goner yet, but you're definitely in a fight for your life. Finally, we reach phase 4. This is the oops, I waited way too long phase. The cancer has officially gone on a road trip to distant organs like your liver, your brain, or your bones. This is as serious as it gets. The symptoms? They're all over the place. You're tired, you're in pain, you're feeling like you've been run over by a truck. Maybe you're having headaches or bone pain that doesn't go away. Doctors are going to pull out every single trick in the book, from experimental drugs to even more intense surgery and high-dose radiation. But look, why are we even talking about this stage? Because most guys don't go to the doctor until it hurts, and by then, you've wasted precious time. Let's talk about the check yourself method. It's really not that hard. Pick a day once a month, preferably after a warm shower when everything is relaxed and hanging low. Roll each testicle between your fingers. If you feel a hard lump, a pea-sized bump, or notice one side is suddenly much larger than the other, you call your doctor. Don't tell your buddies. Don't post it on Reddit. Just call the professional. I'm not here to scare the living daylights out of you, but I am here to tell you that this is not something you ignore. You shouldn't be treating your health like a find-out mission. The biggest takeaway here is that testicular cancer is incredibly treatable if you don't act like a complete idiot and wait until it's stage 4. Check yourself. If it feels weird, if it looks weird, or if you're just worried, go see a professional. They look at stuff like this all day. You're not special. and they definitely aren't judging you. They're just trying to keep your junk in working order. So quit procrastinating, do the self-check, and stop being so afraid of a little bit of awkwardness. Your future self and your boys will thank you. If you actually learned something today instead of just laughing at my jokes, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps the channel, and it keeps me from having to get a real job. See you in the next one.